What's up? It's Kurcher85. Explosion sound. That's right, I'm back. Kurcher85 is back. With a new haircut, guys. I did this haircut, and it really does not look different at all. I went into the shower, and I was like, I don't like the way my hair's been, like, falling lately. It's annoying me. So I'm gonna cut it myself. I'm gonna do something about this. So I grabbed some, like, hair cutting scissors or whatever, and I went up and I just started cutting. Like, I cut like this for a little bit, and I zhuzhed. I did the zhuzh thing, and I was like, okay, this will be good. And I went into the shower, and I started, like, washing it out and making the hair come out. And, like, so much more hair than I thought was coming out. I was like, oh my god, all my hair is falling out. It's all coming out. And then I went and I looked in the mirror at it now, and it looks pretty much the same. It's kind of crazy right now because it's drying, but what are you gonna do? I said, do you like my hoodie? Do you like my hood? Ow. Ow. Okay, so today we're gonna go over my CD collection. It doesn't look as impressive as I thought it would. But we all gotta start somewhere, right? We all gotta start somewhere. I started collecting CDs, because I'll tell that story whenever I get to the album that it's connected to. So, Grobacobia. That's my first one. Not my first CD I've gotten, but this was really good. This was a great album. And I just had to order the set. It came with like a t-shirt and like a poster. You can't see it right now. There he is. There he is. But yeah, definitely not my favorite Tyler album, but I do really like it. There's a lot of redeeming qualities about it. I think it's really good. Okay, and then we're going to now we get to my favorite Charlie album, How I'm Feeling Now. This one is just a really good, like, it's not in here because it's in my car. But it's a really good showcase of, like, the 2020s. I think it's a great encapsulation of that. I think all of the songs on here are amazing. Not a skip. Maybe one skip, but we don't talk about that. I just love this one, like, really to the bottom of my heart. I think it has some of the hardest bangers and some of the most deepest, saddest cuts. I mean, You Can't Be So I from Brat, but, like, this is my favorite Charlie album. And Charlie cover. It's a cool cover. We have Food from MF Doom. This is the anniversary one. But it has all the original songs. I actually don't know. I don't know. There's not any of the remixes on this. It's just a re-release of the album with cool art. But yeah, this is my favorite MF Doom. We're getting a lot of favorites. This is my favorite MF Doom album. Maybe controversial. A lot of people, it's Madvillainy. I just, like, love the storytelling and the comic bookiness of this one. So, is that a good thumbnail? I'm gonna make that the thumbnail. Sorry, I'm drinking a Coca-Cola. Delicious and refreshing. That's what it says on the can. And if it says it on the can, that means it's true. Amazing. Cool artwork, too. My dream is to own one of these masks. It would be so cool. It would be so cool. But it could never happen. Alright. Next we have, oh my gosh. We got some Phoebe Bridgers up in here. Guys, how are we feeling about Phoebe Bridgers? Oh, it hurts to listen to it. It hurts my heart. Phoebe, no. Phoebe, are you okay? She's not. I like to that was scary. I like to listen to this album when I'm sad because it makes me feel like, it makes me feel a little better because I'm like, I could never be this sad, at least. Like, I could never be as sad as Phoebe Bridgers. So it gives me a little hope. Not much, because it also makes me cry pretty hard sometimes. So it's kind of a trade-off, but I think it's just like packed with just tear jerkers and bangers. Tear jerking! Just a great album, and the cover is really cool. Okay, sorry. Oh my gosh! My dog barked. Not my problem. Oh no! Okay, this is the story of, we got Brat. This is the Brat Deluxe one, Brat, but it's completely different, but it's all still Brat. This is the one with the features on it, but it has both the CDs in it, and they're not in there because of, they're in my car right now. They're in Troy. That's what my car's name is. But yeah, it comes with a cool book of all the lyrics, which is like, I don't know, I think that's really cool. Look at this, that's crazy. My favorite remix is definitely, actually I'm having a hard time. Maybe the back-to-back remix with Tinashe, or the mother flippin', Everything is Romantic remix with Caroline Polachek. All amazing. Or, no, I knew there was one I was forgetting. The Lorde remix with Girls So Confusing is my favorite. But anyway, this is the first album I ever, like, got into CDs with. Now, originally, I had just the Brat because I got it whenever Brat Deluxe hadn't come out. So, oh my gosh, I got it. Okay. I got it from Target, and I said, you know what would be Brat if I stole this from Target? So I put it down my pants, and I walked out of Target with it. I know it's stupid to steal from Target because they like build up a profile on you or whatever, but I did it because I thought it was Brat. I thought it would be Brat to steal the Brat CD, so I did it. And then I gave that away as a present after I got this, and so now I have both of them, and it's really good. This is my second favorite Charlie album. Love this album. Not the deluxe, not the remix one, the original. You know what I'm saying? The fuck. We got Vroom Vroom by Charlie XCX. This one, I don't know if there's an official CD for this one. I got this off of, okay, so this might be official merch, but I got it off of eBay. So I don't know. I got it off of eBay for $10, and it said, like, unlicensed. But that could be a lie. It could be licensed. But it just sounds really good on the speakers. That's another reason I love CDs, and why I fell in love with them after I stole the Brat CD, was because I put it in and I was like, well, I might as well listen to it. And I realized how much better it sounded on my CDs, and it sounded so much crisper. It was like a whole new song that I got to listen to. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna start collecting these. This is really cool. So, love this album, or this EP. R.I.P. Sophie. Great. Vroom Vroom and Trophy are all-timers of mine for Charlie. SOS by SZA. Favorite SZA album. Loving this album. I got it in London at a market. This has just like so many songs, which is like a good and bad thing at times. Like, I think it's mostly a good thing, but you know, some people think it could be a bad thing. But I'm not complaining about more SZA songs. The Deluxe was amazing. I was gonna make a video about it, but then I was like, I don't think I have that much to say about it. But 30 for 30 is like on repeat for me. Love that song. But yeah, this original is just a classic in my mind. I had a phase where I was like listening to it all the time. And it was like all I listened to. So I know all the words to like all the songs on this. Favorite is probably Low. I think that's basic. Or Good Days. I think those are basic, but what can you do? What can you do? They're popular for a reason. This is Earl Sweatshirt. I don't like shit, I don't go outside. Definitely his most, I would say, depressing album. He has some pretty depressing albums, but this one is just like very grim and very bleak and sad. I got this at Seasick Records as well as the next one. Not my favorite Earl Sweatshirt. I think there's, you know, I think it's very concise, very cool, very sad. It's really good. If you haven't listened to this one and you're looking for like a lo-fi vibe that's pretty depressing, this is good. And I just love Earl as an artist, and I think he just is a great guy. So I don't know. This is the Knocked Loose out. This is Knocked Loose first album, and I actually haven't listened to it yet. I know, because I got it today. Okay, give me some credit. Look at what he still has the tag on it. But this is Pop Culture, their first album. I haven't listened to it yet because I got it today. I just said that. But I got it because I really like the most recent Knocked Loose album. You Won't Go Before You're Supposed to. I probably would have put it on my top 5 list if I could have. If I could go back to that video and do that. But whatever. But yeah, I was like, well, let's see what the earlier stuff is like. So I'm gonna listen to this, even though I'm like skeptical, because I feel like early noise, like punk bands, like can be very hit or miss. I don't know. But I was like, well, screw it, dude. It's 5 songs. Screw it, dude. I think that's an EP then. This is Mumford & Sons. This is Babel. I couldn't get the tag off. I also got this in London. I tried, but I was just like, I don't care that much. It was $1. It was literally £1. But yes, I do like this album. I don't listen to it a ton I kind of got it for sentimental reasons because I grew up listening to this album. But my music taste is definitely a little different than this now. It's definitely not like the folky music that this is, but I still think this album is great, and I'm glad I got it. I mean, it was £1. What are you gonna do? I also saw them live. I saw Mumford & Sons live, so I was like, heck yeah. I was like, heck yeah. Yeah, I guess I don't have much to say. This is their first album, and there's a ton of, like, Loki, ton of bangers on here. If you like folk music, I mean, I think that's good. This one is my prized possession. This is my prized possession. Tinashe CD, signed by Tinashe. Signed. Look, that's her. ASMR. She signed this. I'm holding something that she touched. That's so cool. And it was like $5 more. I love it when artists do that. But anyways, this mini album, Quantum Baby. Is that, no, that's not even what it's called. That is what it's called, right? Yeah, it is. What do you know? This has Nasty on it. You probably know that song. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. But it also has some, like, it has better bops on it. Not my favorite by her, but I saw that she would sign it, so. But BB Angel, if you like Nasty, go listen to BB Angel, or the rest of Quantum Baby, because they both are just, like, the same vibe, and BB Angel's just, like, incredible. It's one of my favorite. I don't know. It's up there. I really like that album, and this one is pretty good as well, and she signed it. It did get damaged in, the distribution, so this just comes off, and like this part right here is just gone, like it's just snapped off. It was never there, so you know that's kind of upsetting, but doesn't affect the way it plays. Also, it's definitely a little bit my fault. I mean, as you'll see with this next one, I'll just go ahead and tell you. The next one I have is JPEG Mafia, and you'll see that this one is like cracked on the. Oh wait, I was showing you the back. On the front, it's cracked. And that's because I'm stupid. And that's part of the reason that one's maybe a little damaged. Is because I was loading all my CDs just like in the little slot that's on the door. And I was like jamming them in there, and I was like, you can fit. Come on, fit in there. And then they broke. And then some of them would like crack. And I was like, oh, maybe that's not a good idea. But I didn't have anywhere else to put them. I wanted them all in my car. Wanted them all there. So I don't know what you want me to do. I don't really have any other options. I have to jam them into my car until they break. Amazing JPEG Mafia, probably you can see the recording. That's cool. Probably like top 3 JPEG Mafia for me. The rock influences on this one are really cool. Super, like, I don't know. I just think it's inspiring what he's doing lately. Cool artwork on it. I would put this up, but then I wouldn't have a cover to the album, so. I'm so excited for the deluxe that's coming this week, which is going to be crazy. Yeah, I think he's like one of the best out there that's working right now. He's one of the best doing it. He's one of the best doing it right now. What do we got next? We got Mad Villainy. Rest in peace, MF Doom. Actually, I was really upset when he passed. This is one of the best albums of all time. One of the best rap albums of all time. If you haven't heard of it, you're insane. You have seen this mask, though. Just one of the most solid, consistent albums I've ever heard. I just love it so much. Meat grinder, getting to get a teeth minus, or even a meat, I was in a sweet finest. I know the words. Don't touch the mic like it's got herpes. Hey, 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 I love you, MF Doom. This is an amazing album. Please listen to it if you haven't, and it's just so good. It's just so good. I don't know what else to say. He's my favorite rapper of all time. I grew up listening to him. He means a lot to me. His music means a lot to me, I guess. And like I literally have like 3 there he is right there. There he is right there. There's 2 up there. Like, I mean, that doesn't prove that I like him. It proves that I decorate my room with him, but I promise, I do really like him. I love him even. And then, oh my gosh, did I spit? It's disgusting. Last one we have is To Pimp a Butterfly. Amazing Kendrick album. You know, what do I say about To Pimp a Butterfly that hasn't been said? Like, it's incredible. It's the best album ever made to most people. Plays great on the speaker. Honestly, most replayable Kendrick for me though is GNX now. I just love GNX. I've been listening to it like nonstop. But what they talking about? They talking about know what they talking about. They talking about know. Great year for Kendrick. So this is kind of old news, I guess. This album's kind of old news. But halftime show with SZA, like new album, probably deluxe gonna come. Like, bro, he's killing it. He doesn't need me talking about his like 8-year-old album. Why am I being so self-critical? Oh, and chill. Alright, well, that's all my albums. I hope to get more. I need to find like a really good place to shop for them. And I just need to get more albums. And then I also have 2 that are on the way. I have Eusexua on CD, which is supposed to come tomorrow. Just watch my video on Eusexua if you want to know what I think about that album. I love it. Can't wait to hear it on the CD. And then 10,000 Gex by 100 Gex is on the way. And 100 Gex is one of my favorite, like, top 3 bands. Seen them in concert twice. One time in a cave. And some of the best concerts I've ever been to. I love their music. I think it's amazing. So, what more can you say? 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 Alright. That's gonna be it for me today. I'm gonna go watch a movie, maybe. I don't know. Oh my gosh, am I bleeding? I had popped a pimple right there. So, yeah, don't look at that. That's pretty gross. I'm sorry. I'm actually going to cover that up, and I'm going to say Kurt 85 out.